Relationship with God is not a one-sided thing. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about relationship with God is not a one-sided thing. So relationship with God is not where God does all the work and you just sit on the couch. You know what I'm saying? It's not a one-sided thing. And even when you say it the other way around, it's like relationship with God is not where you do all the work and God does no work. You get what I'm saying? Relationship with God is like it's like a partnership. It's like a duo. It's like a partnership, you and God, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not where God is doing all the work and you're doing nothing, or it's not where you're doing all the work and God is doing nothing. Like it's literally like a partnership. You know what I'm saying? And some people could be in a situation to whereas, you know, they expecting God to do all the work, so they just sitting back. It don't work like that, bro. Oh, let me just sit back and read my Bible and God do all the work. Nah, there's more to walking with God than you just sitting back reading your Bible. There's more to that, bro. Bro, that's not enough, bro. There's more to walking with God than just you sitting there reading your Bible and that's it. There's more to that. You can't expect God to do 100% of the work and you doing nothing. So some people struggle with this. Some people struggle to whereas they just sitting back waiting for God to do all the work. So they struggling in that aspect. And then other people, they struggling with just overworking to whereas they trying to do all the work and they trying to do God's work and they work. So you're trying to do your own human work and then you also trying to do God's work as well. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I know this type of honesty might glitch the Matrix and the Nebula and the Area 51 and the Cosmos and the solar eclipse, but hear me out. I struggled with the second option to whereas I was overworking, I was doing my part, and then I was trying to do God's part. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just working so hard, bro. But when I was, you know, let's take it back. When I was actually, when I was in Christianity, when I was still a Christian, bro, it was the other way around. I struggled with sitting back and letting God do all the work. When I was still in religion and when I was still in Christianity, I struggled with sitting back and letting God do all the work. Because that's the whole mindset of Christianity, bro. That's the whole mindset, whereas these Christians think, oh, I could just read the Bible and I'm going to heaven. Not true. There's so much more. There's just so much more to walking with God, bro. That's not enough. You know what I'm saying? But when I was a Christian, I struggled with just letting God do all the work and I do nothing. But when I left Christianity and I started really walking with God, then I struggled with overworking and not letting God do his job. It's like I was trying to do my job as a human and I was trying to also do God's job. But as of right now, it's like I'm learning, you know, it's just been a struggle, but in a process that God's been working on me on. But it's like I've been learning to do my part and let God do his part. Relationship with God is not a one-sided thing. You do your part, God do his part. You a duo, bro. You and God, you a duo. It's a partnership. You're not supposed to do all the work, and God is not supposed to do all the work. You do your part, God do his part. Relationship with God, bro. Relationship with God, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Relationship with God. You do your part, God do his part. Relationship with God, bro. It's not a one-sided thing. It's not you just talking to God and God is not talking back. No. You talk to God and God talks back. Relationship, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not just God talking to you, but you're not spending time talking to God. No. God is not going to talk to you when you don't even want to talk to him and spend time with him. relationship with God, bro. You talk to God, God talks to you. You work for God's kingdom, God works and moves and moves mountains for you and opens doors for you. Relationship with God, bro. It's not a one-sided thing. You know what I'm saying? So some people could struggle with not doing anything. They just lazy. They're not doing anything. They struggle with that. And then other people could struggle with overworking to whereas they're not letting God do his job. You already did your job as a human. And now you're trying to do God's job as well. No. So being lazy is bad. And also overworking is bad. Balance relationship with God, man. Know what I'm saying? Balance relationship with God, bro. It's not a one-sided thing. It's a partnership. It's balance. It's balance in all areas of life. It's balance. That's all it is. Bro, in majority of these areas of life, balance, bro. I'm telling you, balance. You do your part, God do his part. Balance. God do his part, you do your part. Balance. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? God picks Moses in the Bible. God tells Moses to walk up to Pharaoh in the palace. Moses do his part. After that, Moses couldn't do any more. God had to do his part because Moses already obeyed God. Once you obey God and God is like, hey, walk up to Pharaoh and, say, let my people go. Moses did his part. From there, God started raining down the plagues of Egypt. God's part. God was doing his part through Moses. Relationship, man. You know what I'm saying? God tell you to do something, you obey, you did your part. God comes through, he do his part. He moved the mountains. He opened doors that's impossible for you to open. Relationship, man. Know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to talk about this because I feel like sometimes we could lose that balance. We lose that balance, bro. We lose that balance and then the relationship get one-sided because you're losing the balance, bro. It's balance, bro. It's like, I don't know the right example, but it's like, it's a balance to it, bro. You do your part, he do his part. Do your part, he do his part. Do your part, he do his part. You stop doing your part, God stops doing his part. And then you're cooked. I'm going to repeat that one more time. You stop doing your part, God stops doing his part. You're cooked. Because now you can't win. If God stops doing his part and moving mountains for you and opening doors for you, you're cooked. So that's why we got to always do our part. And then God do his part. You do your part, he do his part. You do it like, it's like a dance, bro. You do your part, he do his part. You do your part, he do his part. You do your part, he do his part. Relationship with God, bro. It's not a one-sided thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about, man. Peace.